All right, guys, welcome back for another episode. So we are here at PSI. We got some modifications going on Miguel's car, but in this video, we're gonna be talking about the G99 experience, the ownership. We're gonna talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Miguel. Miguel, talk about the wagon, man.
I'm not sure about man, myth, legend type of deal, but yeah, I've been around owning BMWs for a little bit more than 25 years now. Started off with a E36 M3, it was a 95 E36 M3. Now I've kind of, as you mature, you grow up into different things. So now I've matured enough to get into the M5. This is the first M5 wagon that comes, the first M wagon in general that comes to the United States. So I'm really happy with this purchase. Like I said, like you probably heard me say before, this is a big car. Compared to the 3 Series and the nimbleness of the 3 Series, especially from E30, E36, E46, up to the E9X series, those cars felt like go-karts, right? Now I'm almost in like a carriage instead of a go-kart. So this is a big car. What's mind-blowing about this car, even though it's a big car, it moves off the line. I mean, it'll break your neck off the line. It goes pretty quick off the line.
I have to agree. It almost took the camera off my hand.
Yeah, it feels weird because you don't expect it off the line. It has a lot of grip. This is all-wheel drive. It has a lot of grip. It has big tires. So I'm running 21s and 22s. So yeah, it grips and it goes, which is fun. This is fun about this car. When you're side by side with another sports car, and this car is head to head with it, you know, you get a lot of thumbs up. So, like this car, we've done a lot to it since I've owned it. All the work has been done by PSI. Of course, we did upgraded wheels, MB forged. We lowered the front. So this suspension is the AST suspension for the G90, but only the front springs. They're still in development for the rear springs. So we removed the gap on the front. It looks pretty good. It looks decent. Not too low, so I'm not worried that much about, you know, scrapes or things of that nature. So I think it sits nice. As mentioned, we did IND color matched reflectors. We did the Venturi intake from IND as well. So IND supplied us with that. All the carbon fiber is R44. They have another brand out there. It's called Soku. We did that. PPF was done by Caleb, hands-on detailing. He did the PPF. He did window tinting.
One thing I want to point out for people that are seeing this car maybe for the first time or maybe the second or third time, you guys might have not noticed that he has 2 sets of wheels, right? So this is more of the flat face, kind of deep dish with the lip, right? And then also you have like a mesh style on the other side.
Correct. So these are the Heritage brand. So MV Forge came out with mimicking old school BMW wheels. So these are like the old school bottle cap BMW wheels. And then these on this side are more the mesh style wheels.
What do you like more?
Let me tell you, I like them both. You know, it's really hard to pick, which is one of the reasons why we did this. Because, you know, it just gives it a different look. This looks more, you know, racy type of thing. Once again, it is a polished lip, so the sun is beating on it, and it's like a mirror finish. And then the other side is more bottle cap, more old school, Heritage.
The old school looks pretty good.
You know, I think it's 50-50, to be honest with you. Every time, a lot of people don't know I own the car, so I'm just, you know, incognito and just listening to the conversations. And I've been hearing it's a mix of the two, right? 50-50. Yeah. Some people like the bottle cap. Some people like the mesh. Which one you like?
I like the bottle cap.
You like bottle cap?
Yeah. It definitely reminds me of the old school heritage of the BMWs, right? But also with the new age twist to it. And I think that's how the CEO kind of like mentioned it when he was designing some of these wheels. But also too, like you have Vegas red, right?
Yeah, this is Vegas red on a white two-tone interior. I believe Caleb used Geon products for everything on this car. So ceramic coated with Geon. It has the Geon treatment for leather interior. Of course, my personal preference is Geon, so it gets washed The few times it's gotten washed, it's all with Geon products. So it's really unique. I think even little details like this of the M emblem on the door sills is pretty cool.
I do like how the rear controls for the AC climate control, it kind of gives it a digital look to it, right? With all the buttons and also how you want to control your AC in the back. Again, this car does seem very big, but when you sit inside, it doesn't feel like it's an X7, right? It kind of feels like it's an X5, you know? It feels good. We took a ride in it. It was lightning quick, very shocking. And for the ones that need a little more extra space when it comes to groceries or even a stroller, look at this boot.
Yeah, yep. It's really nice. Of course, the seats fold down. The rail on the top goes away. So
you guys have some fancy magic going on. So these seats fold down, so you're able to throw everything you need. And for the ones that need a everyday car, this might be a good daily driver.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's pretty cool. Golfers as well, for whatever reason, it's been popular with them as well. You know, you just throw your golf bag in there and go about your business throughout the rest of the day. So yeah, really nice car. You know, little compartment area here with just things that I've been carrying along.
So let's see the intakes or interior, right? Let's give a little highlight to that. I do like your rear diffuser, right? Because I think when we first looked at a lot of these stock ones, the back kind of looked like a diaper or a thong. And I think this rear diffuser kind of encompasses and closes up that gap.
What's wrong with thongs?
There's nothing wrong with thongs, but when it's on the car, it might be a little different. So why'd you choose Vegas red?
So when I wanted to be one of the first to get the car, and there were options. I think they were limited to like maybe 6 options when it comes to the colors. And I figured that everyone was gonna get the whites, the blacks, and then I was debating between blue and red. And just so happened that...
You might have to click it twice.
Yeah, click it twice. It just so happened that red was the one that I ended up picking because I did want the white interior.
And this is not like a true deep red. It's kind of like a metallic red.
It's almost like a burgundy, to be honest with you,
like cranberry a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now you can get this, of course, in individual colors. So I've been seeing pinks or rubies.
Ruby Star Red?
Yeah, Ruby Star Red. I've been seeing blues, Laguna Seca blues. I mean, all different types of stuff. So we went with the matte black Aventura intakes.
That looks really good.
Once again, it's more like a gentleman spec type of deal. The engine cover, I like how it comes stock. It has like this carbon fiber theme going on. But once again, it's not like your old E46, E36 where you're enticed to put your hands in and start working on it, right?
There's not a lot of room left,
there's
right?
not a lot of room left. Things that are in development that we're working on. I know Robbie is coming out with CSF intercoolers for this, so they'll be replaced. These could eventually be replaced with the CSF ones. But other than that, I think really if you own this, that's pretty much all you need. Get some nice intakes, get some CSF intercoolers, and then from there, I know we have a golden wrench that we're going to be putting on this car. So thank you, Frank, for delivering that to us. But once again, it's like small pieces from there, right? You know, the screws, the bolts, the caps as well. So we'll probably be doing some cool caps on this as well from our friends at
Golden Wrench.
Golden Wrench.
Yeah, and I do want to highlight interior, right? So one thing that's good about this specific intake is that they actually dyno tested. So they're known to make horsepower, and the design of it between the matte carbon, it looks really good. But this car has gone through a lot of changes. I think one of the best things about Miguel's car is that he has many things in store for us, possibly new cars coming in, but I definitely like how he's modified this car, and you might see this at the next Invasion.
Yeah, absolutely. So next Invasion, it'll have a little bit more tweaks to it. We are considering shipping this car to California. It'll be the first time it goes out there. I know there's a few G99s already in California. I'm not sure if any has been modified to this extent, but once again, this is about showcasing the car, right? It's about showcasing our engagement with the car community when it comes to modifications at once we show it in California, it'll have the Downstar bolts in it. It'll likely have maybe some golden wrench caps. Hopefully we can get the CSF stuff installed on it there. So yeah, man, fun project. But I think this is more OEM plus, right? Different to what Ken's vision has been, where he's changed fenders, hoods. And he went crazy with the suspension. This is more bolt-on, so to speak. So I'm happy with where it is. I probably won't take it any further than the few little things that we're going to do to it to finalize it. And then potentially we've been thinking about either doing a giveaway with this car or selling it sometime in the near future. So I think a giveaway would be amazing for someone to win this with, you know, let's think about, you know, $25 ticket and you get to drive away with a 2,000 mile G99
yeah,
M5.
he only has 2,200 miles on this car.
Yeah, so
which is insane.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool to give it away. So if it makes sense for us and for you, hit us up. Let us know. Yeah, give it away, and maybe we'll give this one away.
Let us know in the comments. But one thing this thing has is obviously the hybrid. So I know this is a plug-in hybrid. You've driven this car a little bit with the electric motor. How is that?
Very quiet. If it doesn't feel like a M when you drive it in that mode, right? It feels more like a Prius, to be honest with you. But then once you step on it, and I'm not sure if it's the audio noise or the exhaust noise, then you're back into, okay, now this feels like an M again, right? But yeah, when you're driving and you're doing that, you know, short cruise trips, it does predominantly feel like something non-M versus something M. So that's the big difference. I'm still, you know, I want to say I probably sat in this car less than 5 times.
Why is that?
Because when we first got the car, I didn't even see it. So it arrived to the dealership, I closed out the deal, and then it got delivered to Sean. So it went from the dealership to PSI. At PSI, it was there for maybe a little bit more than a month, getting modded in time for Beamer Invasion, West Palm Beach. So from there, it went to Beamer Invasion, West Palm Beach. That's where we did the reveal at the MB Forge booth. And then I think it's been to 2 shows since. So I only drove it when it got delivered to West Palm Beach. I drove it from West Palm Beach to Orlando, and that's it. That's you know, I've sat in it a few times, drove it like I'm doing now, just to, I guess, get a feeling for it. But other than that, I haven't really driven the car much.
And then, you know, for this video, we're talking about the overview about the car. So owning it since then and racking up so little miles, what impression can you give us?
I want to say it feels big, right? It doesn't feel like, you know, coming from the F80 or even from the E90, it feels like a big car. It feels like I'm driving my SUV, for example. Like if I'm driving my Cadillac or a big truck, it does feel like that's how it moves. It is fast off the line, but it's one of these cars that somewhat feels more like a luxury car than a sports car, if you kind of understand that better. Like if you go from your G80 into this, and I'll let you drive it, it's a totally different feeling. It's like, yeah, it doesn't feel like you want to go racing, right?
Yeah.
In the G80, you know, it's manual and it has all these bells and whistles.
It moves.
It moves.
It
for
moves.
a big car, you know.
Was it all the way down or no?
No.
That wasn't even all the way down.
No. So it goes pretty well, considering, right? It's a big ass car.
It is. And what I do notice now, you're back in.
The engine is on.
Yep.
Right.
Now you can hear the engine.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it's also fed into the speakers, right? BMW and a lot of these other luxury brands are known to feed artificial sound from, you know, your speakers. It's like, I think one of the reasons why is because these cars are so well insulated. And sitting in this car, hitting these bumps, it kind of reminds me of my wife's X5. It's so quiet in here, right?
Yeah. So now I'm in sport mode, and we'll get a better idea of, you know, kind of how this car performs off the line if we were to do that. So right now it's MDM mode, traction control is off. So 0 to 100 in about, I don't know, 4 seconds.
We're in Mexico. We're in Mexico. But holy shit, my camera almost flew off my hand, hit me in the face. I was not prepared for that. That was very fast. And like, I know this is a heavy car, but that electric motor and also the all-wheel drive just hooks. That was quick.
Yeah.
That was
and
quick.
It feels like a thump, right? It
Yeah.
feels like someone, I don't know, like kicks you in the back or something.
I thought somebody rear-ended us.
Yeah. It goes pretty good.
It flew. Guys, it flew. So
Yeah.
don't sleep on these wagons, even though it's heavy. I can only imagine what people are doing when they start unlocking the DMEs and stuff and, you know, getting this sent out to Femto. But this is actually very quick.
Yeah, this is a fast car. And I don't have it on that mode where, launch mode. I haven't done launch mode on this yet. But I know there's footage out there. I think I saw Keys do launch mode in the G90 that he was working on. But I feel like I don't really need it, right? Just that launch on its own,
Yeah.
it feels like, you know, it plugs you to the seat. So
I was actually
like
pretty
it.
surprised. Like this, this compared to the XM we drove, right? It's the same motor, right?
Correct.
Same type of transmission and everything. So to feel that car and feel this car, this is like 9-day difference. This car feels like it's gonna smoke every single car out here. The last time you launched it, was it the same feeling too?
Yeah, I think I'm used to it already, right?
Okay.
So I don't get that same response as what you guys got with holy shit.
Yeah, that was a holy shit moment. Yeah, lightning quick shifts. Yeah, so other than that, I want to thank Miguel for giving us a little insight about the car, but you'll see this car at hopefully future shows. But other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll see you guys on the next video.